Good morning and welcome to Wake Up and Rise, the morning show that brings you the latest information, motivation, and inspiration you need to rise above. I'm your host, Dustin Williams, husband to the last good woman on earth, father to 3 amazing kiddos, and Kentucky's favorite real estate expert. Each episode is designed with you in mind, providing you with insightful tips, daily inspiration, and strategies to succeed. So grab your cup of coffee, settle in, and let's rise together because it is time to wake up and rise. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to Wake Up and Rise. It is September the 2nd at 6:31 a.m. It is Labor Day, and we're going to talk about what that means. Also, we're going to talk about how many jelly beans you can fit into a average size 3,200, an average size, a average 3,200 square foot house. When I say average, I mean, I'm not talking super duper tall ceilings, that kind of stuff. There's a lot of math that goes into it, but hey, it'll be fun. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Good morning. I'm your host, Dustin Williams, coming at you live from a makeshift studio to kickstart your day with inspiration, motivation, and the latest tips to help you rise above and make the most out of every day. Today's episode is a special one. It's all about Labor Day. I mean, what does that even mean anyways? Labor Day. Never really thought about it for most of my life. And this morning I woke up thinking, do I really know what Labor Day is? Let's do a little bit of research. So whether you're gearing up for a long weekend or, the weekend's over now, but whether you're gearing up, maybe you took off this week or something. I don't know. Maybe you got big plans. You're spending the week at the lake or something. You're planning a barbecue with your friends, enjoying a well-deserved break. We're going to dive into the meaning of this day and how it can inspire us to find balance in our own lives. Labor Day is more than just a day off work. It's a celebration of hard work and dedication that makes our country run. It's a moment to recognize the contributions of every worker from the factory floor to the corner office, and to appreciate the value of both work and rest. But let's be real. Sometimes it feels like we're caught in the grind, right? Feels like we're caught in this rat race and we're never going to get off the hamster wheel. Well, today I want to talk to you about how we can use Labor Day as a reminder to find that sweet spot between hustling hard and taking time to recharge. After all, it's not just about working smarter, it's about living smarter. My dad always said, don't work harder, work smarter. And let me tell you something, when it comes to physical labor and stuff, you will not find another person that ends up working harder. And it ain't because I really want to, it's just because I don't think right. I don't work smarter. And I end up doing things the hard way and then learning, hey, I could have done that easier way. But yeah, my dad's always told me that is to work smarter, not harder. Labor Day, it all began in the late 19th century when labor unions were fighting for better working conditions. Imagine working 12-hour days, 7 days a week in unsafe environments, because that was the reality for many of the workers in America anyways. I mean, Andrew Carnegie Steel, that was a big thing, It was a big thing. I respect Andrew Carnegie and his business plan. He's one of the greats that built America, right? But I'm telling you that working in that steel, it was tough work and it was dangerous work. It was dangerous work. And they worked 12 hours or more a day, 7 days a week. They did not close down at all. They even had some strikes and stuff, and the Pinkertons had to come in. There's a whole thing about it. You should look it up sometimes. It's great. But tough conditions. Terrible, terrible, unsafe conditions. So Labor Day was established to honor those who fought for the rights we often take for granted today, like weekends off or allotted time off, reasonable work hours for the most part, safe workplaces. OSHA, all that stuff, it wasn't a thing before. People roll their eyes when they hear OSHA rules or OSHA's coming or whatever, but reality of it is they do oversee your employer to make sure that they comply and that they're giving you good conditions to work in. It's a powerful reminder that the benefits we enjoy now were hard won by those who came before us. Let's bring this into the present. In our fast-paced world that we live into today, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that being busy equals being productive. But let's flip that script. Let's flip that idea on its head, right? Because it's wake up and rise. Let's do it. Why not? True productivity is not just about how much you do. It's not about quantity. It's about the quality of your work, your focus, and your well-being. So on this Labor Day, I challenge you to think about your own work-life balance. Are you giving yourself enough time to rest and recharge? Are you spending your energy on what truly matters in your life? Of course, what matters more than the question on everybody's mind this morning is how many jelly beans can you fit in a 3,200 square foot house? Go ahead, drop your answer in the comments, and I will reveal it at the end of the show here. Here's a tip to help you find that balance in your life between work and life. Set boundaries. It's okay to say no to that extra project if it means preserving your peace of mind and the quality of the work that you're doing right now. You know, your employer expects you to know your limitations, to know what you have going on, and they expect you to give them quality work. They want you to give quality work. So if what you're doing right now needs more focus and you just can't take on that extra project, or if it's something that's going to be rushed that you have to get done right now and you don't have enough time to do it, don't sacrifice the quality just to get the quantity. It's okay to take a vacation day and you don't have to feel guilty. You know, I'm talking to salaried employees right now. I'm talking to business owners. Like, it's okay to take a vacation day without feeling guilty. It's okay to close down when you need to without feeling guilty. You have something in your life you have to deal with, it's okay. Because remember, when you take care of yourself, you're better equipped to take care of everything else. It's like they say when you get on the plane, right? You get on a plane, if you've never been on a plane before, the flight attendant's going through and you know, they teach you on everything, and you know, they teach you to put your oxygen mask on first in the event of an emergency before you help anybody else, before you help the elderly person sitting next to you, before you helping the kids or whatever. They tell you to put your own on first. because they say that if you don't, you could be the one in trouble, and then you can't help anybody. Speaking of taking care of yourself, there is power in rest. When I say rest, it's not just about sleeping in or lounging on the couch, but those are great things too. It's about giving your mind and body the time they need to recover and rejuvenate. When you rest, you're not just recharging your batteries, you're also giving your creativity a chance to flourish. Some of the best ideals that come to us when are when we're relaxed. Not focused on your daily grind, not focused on the thing that you have going on right now. Sometimes it's like your brain just needs you to take a step back and just take a breather, take a moment, stop overthinking it, and then it's like it triggers something. It activates those juices, man. You get that lightning strike go through your brain, and it's like, bam. Best ideal ever. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to leave you with this thought. Labor Day is a celebration of work, but it's also a celebration of life. It's a reminder that while work is important, it's not everything. Take time to reflect on your own journey, appreciate the work you've done, and give yourself permission to rest and recharge. Put in that PTO request. Just do it. I know you got 600 days on there, or your maximum allotted accrued PTO days, because I know you guys work hard. You're risers. You get up, you work hard. Take some time in your life to recharge. Whether you're spending that day with loved ones, maybe you're enjoying some alone time, maybe you're going to the beach with your siblings, or just taking a country drive. Maybe you're tackling a project you've been putting off. Remember, you have earned time to rest and recharge too. Like, you work hard. You've earned it. Now, how many jelly beans y'all got up in here? How many jelly beans y'all got in the comments? Well, let me tell you. How many jelly beans y'all have in a 3,200 square foot house? Well, according to the estimated calculation here, because though I would love to see a house full of 3,200 square feet of jelly beans, I don't have the time, energy, or the money to make that happen right now. But the estimated number of jelly beans, you can fit over 130 million in a 3,200 square foot house. Now, it all depends. There's multiple things depends on this, right? How tall is the ceilings? Are we talking unfinished or are we talking finished square feet? There's all kinds of real estate things I could throw in here with this. So this is an estimated number based on the average size of a 3,200 square foot house in America. All right, guys, go ahead and enjoy your Labor Day to the fullest. And remember, the best work comes from a balanced life. Thanks for joining me on Wake Up and Rise. I'm your host, Dustin Williams, and I will be back here tomorrow morning for another episode of Wake Up and Rise with more tips and inspiration and strategies to help you rise above. So stay motivated, stay balanced, And most importantly, stay true to yourself. Have a great Labor Day, everyone.